Gulliver in Lilliput. Hello, my name is Gulliver. I'm from England, but I have traveled to many strange and wonderful lands. I used to be a doctor on a sailing ship. It was a good life, but it was full of danger. 원래는 의사였는데 아주 위험이 많았대요. One terrible day, there was a great storm at sea. The wind howled, the waves crashed. Our ship was smashed to pieces. I swam and swam until my arms were as limp as noodles. 내 팔이 흐물흐물해질 때까지 수영을 했대요. Finally, I reached land. I fell asleep right there. When I woke up, I could not move my arms or legs. I was tied to the ground by many, many pieces of string. Who could have done such a thing? 누가 이런 일을 했을까요? I felt something moving up my leg. It moved up to my belly. Could it be a bird? A rat? No, it was a tiny man no bigger than my hand. I thought I must be dreaming. 내 꿈을 꾸는 줄 알았대요. When I woke up again, I was on a platform with wheels. It was being pulled by 1,500 tiny horses. The little people brought me to an old temple. They chained me to the wall with 91 tiny chains. I could not get free. Many people came to look at me. They called me the Man Mountain. Some of the people were nice, other people were mean and shot me with arrows. 내 활을 쏘고 그랬다네요. I picked up the mean men. I put them in my pocket. I took one out. I opened my mouth wide. The people screamed. 네, 먹는 신용을 해요. I did not eat the wee man. I put him back on the ground. The people cheered. Then the little people liked me. They gave me new clothes. I was too big for them, so 300 tailors sewed me a new suit. The little people gave me food. I was still hungry, so they gave me 40 sheep and 6 cows to eat every day. 엄청 많이 먹었죠? The little people gave me a bed. It was too small for me, so they tied together 600 tiny beds. The little people were not afraid of me anymore. They danced in my hand. They played hide and seek in my hair. Then the little people had a parade through my legs. They even taught me their language. They told me that their land was called Lilliput. But they still would not set me free. I had to agree to help them. I had to help whenever they asked. I also had to give them the things in my pocket. I gave them my comb. It was too big for their heads. I gave them my watch. They were too small to hold it. They finally took off my chains. I went to visit the palace. I saw the royal family. The people at the palace danced and jumped on ropes. The person who jumped the highest got a great job. The people there argued about silly things. Some said shoes with low heels were best. Some said shoes with high heels were best. They argued about which way to crack eggs. Should eggs be cracked at the small end or the big end? 네, 계란 깨는 방법으로도 다툼을 하기도 했다네요. 큰 쪽으로 깨야 되는지 작은 쪽으로 깨야 되는지. The people in Lilliput were small enders. The big enders lived on the next island over. The emperor ordered me to attack the big enders. 네, big enders를 공격하라고 명령을 내렸대요. I had a plan. I wove many tiny ropes into big ropes. I attached iron hooks to the ropes. I took off my shoes and stockings. Then I waded out to sea. The big enders saw me coming. They shot arrows at me. The arrows were too small to hurt me much. The big enders were scared. They jumped off their ships. I put the hooks on the ship and dragged them away. I took the ships back to Lilliput. The war was over. I always try to help my friends. One night, hundreds of little people woke me up. There was a fire at the royal palace. The empress needed my help. 네, 불이 났어요. There was no water to put out the fire, so I peed all over the palace. The empress was very angry. 네. 불을 끌 물이 없어서 여기에 쉬를 했는데 이 empress 여왕이 너무 화가 났대요. The little people were mad at me for peeing on the palace. They did not feed me anymore. It was time for me to leave Lilliput. I found a boat floating in the ocean. What luck! It was the perfect size for me. Then I sailed off to my next adventure. Bye bye.